And what is great to you? What would make America great to you?
Well, if we didn't have states with such a high homeless population, when they actually have a lot of money and budget and also mismanage it, what would make America great again is if the states like New York, who actually spends more per pupil but has low enrollment, actually got its educational system act together. What would make America great again is if parents could have religious exemptions and actually have medical freedom in which there are no mandated vaccines. Everything was optional.
Welcome to the Think Tank, where we use critical thinking, deductive reasoning, just a pinch of common sense to draw unbiased logical conclusions. I'm your host, Leonard Sanderson. I'm back again with my co-host, my cohort, the amazing, honorable Dion Powell. Would you like to tell them a little about yourself?
Yes, the family. It feels like, wow, where's Dion Stilty? He's so red. Because I was in the field canvassing here in New Jersey for the Republican governor's race as a consultant, field operations manager, and that's what I do. I'm also a community leader in the Bronx. I'm the 78th Assembly District Leader of the Bronx Conservative Party. So let's see what we have here today. Donald Trump, I'm sure.
You guessed correct. So, do you think that there's going to be some resolution, or do you think things are going to actually get worse? You see World War III in the United States fighting in outer space like Luke Skywalker?
Yes, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? With his own lightsaber, red to match the damn hat. Okay, listen. Number one, let's make sure President Trump succeeds in these peace talks. If not, maybe Russia does need to expand and let those ungrateful European countries build up their military power. Because now there's a difference. World War II and World War III will be fought much differently. And if the United States works on itself so much, and lets all those other states, countries do the fighting, maybe if it goes south, we'll be in an even better position to actually do some damage. But this time, we're not going to bail out those countries like we did after World War II when they're nice and damaged. That's what I think might
Right.
happen.
So you don't want us to do what made us the most wealthy country in the world. Got it.
We made
That's
those countries successful. Ask Japan,
We became the most wealthy country in the world because of World War II's ending.
right?
Period. Full stop.
But
So
look
you
how
want to do something different.
successful.
You want to do something different because that was wrong.
Yes,
Being the most richest, most powerful country in
I
the world
want to
was
do
the
something
wrong way to go.
different. An award that was not started on Donald Trump's watch, and that would have never happened if he was in the White House. How about that? Oh, what
Right.
about Joe Biden? Have you
That's
seen
why
Joe
Trump
Biden's
was that's why
head with
Putin
the
was keen to
bandage?
get him in there.
That's a lie. That's fake news. Oh my gosh. Well,
What's fake news that Putin was
look
cheating,
at
that Russia
Mueller.
was cheating
Mueller's
with?
all kinds of messed up right now. He has Parkinson's, Robert Mueller. When the Mueller report, remember him trying to
What does that
prove
got to do with the fact that every single government agency under Donald Trump has absolutely stated for a fact that Russia cheated to get him here? They all under Donald Trump. We're not talking about under Biden. Under Donald Trump,
he
every
had no,
single US
President Donald
agency
Trump
has
had nothing to
confirmed
do with
Russia
that.
cheated for him.
President Trump had nothing to do with that.
Donald Trump has
Like,
admitted
just
that it's a fact.
right, but it
He
has nothing
said,
to do
yeah,
with
he
him.
cheated, but I didn't collude.
Exactly. Just like 2020
But
election was stolen because
mhm.
mail-in ballots and Joe Biden and Democrats actually cheated in 2020. I will say that right now. And on top of that, they cheated again with the census. I just proved that to you in a previous episode that blue states were overcounted in 2020 census and red states were undercounted. So there you go, family. What's good for the goosey?
Well, with the red states doing the gerrymandering the way they are, and all this information coming out right now that supports them doing the gerrymandering, I don't know if I absolutely 100% believe those numbers. All of a sudden, under Donald Trump, everybody's, oh, wait a minute, time out, the numbers are wrong. That's what he says about everything. That's what all the agencies under Donald Trump said. All the numbers all of a sudden are wrong. I don't believe that. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Well, the Department of Labor statistics you did say were skewed, but you didn't really say the person should have been fired. So, and that's not Donald Trump's fault.
All of a sudden, under Donald Trump, all the numbers are different and wrong. Crime rates are not going down; they're higher than ever. They're lying.
Oh,
Like
God.
every number under Donald Trump is always a lie, unless it backs up the facts that he wants to push in order to push forward his agenda. The
God.
man is a liar,
We know that. That's
so
just
I don't
fine.
trust any of the numbers that he came up with.
That's fine. Be that as it may, he's still going to clean house and make America great again.
And what is great to you? What would make America great to you?
Well, if we didn't have states with such a high homeless population, when they actually have a lot of money in budget and also mismanage it, what would make America great again is if the states like New York, who actually spends more per pupil but has low enrollment, actually got its educational system act together. What would make America great again is that parents could have religious exemptions and actually have medical freedom in which there are no mandated vaccines. Everything was optional.
You know, some of that stuff actually made a lot of sense. That's why I enjoy talking to
Phew,
you,
that's very,
because,
oh, that's close.
but
Donald Trump, but Donald Trump. Oh, we can't let Donald Trump win.
no,
Oh,
I mean some of the stuff you said was actually like food for thought.
food for thought. Okay.
However, some of the stuff is still questionable. Like,
Question everything.
so these countries with these really great GDP, these states rather with these really great GDPs,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
So you have these states, they surpluses in money, and they wind up giving it to the government who subsidizes red states. So if the blue states kept their money rather than having to give it to subsidized red states, they would have more finances, more liquid money
To
to be able
mismanage.
to liquid cash,
Mismanage.
liquidity, more liquidity
To
to be
mismanage.
able to take
Homelessness is
care of their
completely out of
homeless
control.
populations rather than trying to subsidize the red states that don't generate enough revenue on their own.
They can't do it already, and they already have enough money. They proved it. Give money to the migrants and not the veterans. So
They gave money to the well, maybe there would be money for everybody if they didn't have to take care of the red states that wasn't
mismanaged,
getting none.
and that's not true. Democrats have been
It's
power in this
absolutely
country
100%
forever,
absolutely accurate.
and they mismanage anything they touch. So we can't have
So are you saying wait? So are you saying it's not true that these big blue states subsidize red states? Are you saying that's not true?
on a federal level when it comes to yes,
So
possibly.
then they make all this money and they give it to the government and can't take care of their own people. Meanwhile, the poor people in these red states that hate them so much are living off that money. Is that not what's happening?
But guess what? Red states know how to manage their money that they get. Blue states have such excess and they can't manage their own money and the educational systems, transportation systems, homeless population. So that's kind of strange, isn't it? Red states do so much with so little.
They have less people to take care of, so that dollars
Oh
stretch further.
wow! But they even the money they get, they still do it go a long way.
Well, we're going to get back into this in another episode. We've gone very local. Please like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. This is Leo and Dion Powell signing out.